I'm Veronica Pedroza in Kuala Lumpur. The top stories on Al Jazeera. Rescuers in western China are digging through rubble in search of survivors of Wednesday's earthquake. Hundreds of people are dead and that number is expected to climb. Thousands more have been injured. The 6.9 magnitude tremor was centered in a mountainous region in Qinghai province. Al Jazeera's Melissa Chan has the latest from the quake zone.
Having seen what happened in Sichuan, one of the things is that the Chinese government have had practice dealing with a natural disaster of this kind. It seems and appears to be very well organized. I think one of the challenges is going to be the altitude. It's really high up here. At least getting to this area can be quite tough and is taxing on people who aren't used to this sort of elevation.
South Korean salvage teams are lifting a warship from the seabed near the border with North Korea, about 3 weeks after an explosion caused it to sink. A crane's hoisted the ship's stern, which is believed to contain the bodies of 44 missing sailors. The process, including searching for the missing crew, is expected to take 11 hours. Military officials say the rest of the ship will be salvaged next week. Thousands of anti-government demonstrators in Thailand are camped out at an upmarket shopping district in the capital, Bangkok. The red shirts say they're awaiting instructions at what they call their final battleground on how and when they'll resume their protests. They've been pressuring Prime Minister Abhisit to resign and call new elections. Japanese media reports say car maker Toyota is considering a recall of a new sport utility vehicle in the US. Toyota says engineers and government safety officials in Japan are testing the 2010 model of the Lexus GX 460 after reports that handling problems could cause the car to roll over on sharp turns. Well, the firm's stopped selling the model already after a US magazine warned consumers not to buy the car. And China's economic growth is continuing to accelerate. Latest figures show GDP growth in the first quarter of almost 12% compared to a year ago. Meanwhile, South Korea says its exports skyrocketed in March, up 38% to the US and 51% to China. More news, as always, on our website, aljazeera.net/English.